decent game.
Welcome back, everyone, to Northwest Stadium, just outside our nation's capital. Currently, it's Washington in possession of the football as we get back into the action in quarter number 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Daniels looking to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
Check.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
2nd and 14. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Washington on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. Now he's going to step up and run. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Third down and 6.
Ready. 60 Eagle. Alert.
This is Brown going up the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 5, 3rd and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to float this one deep right side, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Commanders first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Daniels. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Naylor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he goes out right around the 39. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
To throw is Daniels. That is caught. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Washington first down.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That one complete to Naylor. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Play action, now it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
At the 42-yard
Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man right side is Rice.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10. Just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Come on.
Washington Commanders first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Bashir Tootin with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown set to take over once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. From the 20, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Ready. 60.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Okay, great.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the 1st before he's brought down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up.
It's
2nd down and inches. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll set up to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line.
First down.
Bronco 80.
First and 10 at the 13.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Corum. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. They're going to look to throw. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Corum is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, now how about this return? And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. And a Washington offense heading out. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Ready? Check.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flores. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
At their 49-yard line.
Check, check.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
That's good.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
Come on, come on.
But they go play action. Daniels. On the arc. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Check, check.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Daniels going to keep it. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Now fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now Daniels, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bengals use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now Washington down by a field goal. Just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. They'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 17.
Back to throw. That one caught by Rice. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Ready.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Corum. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Bengals 1st down. And it's celebration time on that sideline. And they've earned it. Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Bengals 1st down.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere.